So, I have a window here, and I'm going to be installing curtains. A curtain rod. And this is the curtain rod that I have. Style Selections. And that's the number if these guys like this particular curtains. And these are the curtains. It's the slide bar. And then I have these. Let me open it up. And this is what I have. It extends pretty far. So I have this. This is in case you've seen these before. You put it on, put the bar in, and then you tighten this so it doesn't pop out. And then you have this. Well, that one kind of fell out, so I gotta put it back in. But put them in before you hang it, because it just burns your shoulders to have the working up in the air. I don't like that, so it's up to you, really. And then I have the screws. So on to the window part, what I like to do, because all I have is a screw gun, and you can use these basically. If you don't have a drill, normally I would use that as a drill. Just make sure you don't lose the tip, and then you just push these through. Sometimes they're the exact same size as the maybe a little bit smaller, but I always do it. I never use a drill. It works for this size. But in this purpose, I'm not going to use these because I like to make sure all my curtain rods are in wood. And I'll show you how to do that. And if you don't have a stud finder or a tape measure, and you just have one of these guns lying around, a Black & Decker, whichever one, a nice strong DeWalt, it doesn't matter. So what I do is take this up with you, and you can take both of them. Let me fix that real quick. And you can take both of them with you up. So what I do is I rest one on the window along with the two screws, like that. And what you want to do is, you see right here, the end of this. So normally this will be built out. So the wall, so you can count on something like this. I mean, I know I can drill into this, but sometimes people have nice molding and they don't want you to drill into it. So a way around that is to, let's just call it right here. There's a 2x4 right here. This is the way it's framed out, like a box. And then you go over like right there, and that's another 2x4. And that extends all the way to the top. So basically, what you want to do, okay, so I didn't want to bore everybody with screwing the screws in, because I know you can do that yourself. So what I did is I screwed the top screw in, and the screws that come with it are cheap because I bent that screw. Like, the heat bent it. I think they're made of aluminum. So I should have just used my own screws. But if you don't have, I mean, they're not bad, but I don't recommend keeping them. If you have any extras, all the materials that come with these kits are cheap. So if you're a handyman or anything, I recommend you just buy new ones. you know, just to have them, just in case. You know, so basically, yeah, what I did is I measured it from here. Let's just say there's a 2x4 here. Give it a little overlap right there. You know what I mean? And then another 2x4 right here. So I hit a 2x4, and maybe I could have came in a little bit closer, but for the purpose of this video, you could have a stud finder, but let's just say you missed it, the stud. So what I would do is I would take these screws out, you know, and drill it with that bit that I said, just to open it up a little bit. And then I would just push the plastic piece through. And then that's how you kind of save yourself. But I like to do it in the wood, you know. It's just quicker this way, and I never have a problem. I never have to use extra tools, you know. And you can always save yourself with just the drill the hole a little bit bigger and push the plastic piece in. You know what I mean? So I did the same for this side. You know, I did 2x4 right there, and then went over just 2x4 right there, and I went right here, and I did that because every 1 inch, 2 inch, 3 inch. So that's how I measure my inches. And then I just go like this, and they go to the bottom line of my finger right there, and it's 3 inches. Perfect. And look at that. Perfect. Perfect. And I do this all the time for all my customers. No one ever has a problem. Obviously, I take a level up there just to look professional, but I mean, it never fails. I do this all the time. And so on to the next part. This thing right here. So these things right here, see how it comes out easy? Well, this is already tight. So see how it comes out easy like that? Well, now, right here, so you tighten it, and it doesn't really come out at all. This side is smaller, so you know it comes out, but once you tighten it up, you know, you don't have to ever worry about it coming out. It's nice and snug in there. And then, you know, I don't have the curtains yet, but I just wanted to show you guys how nice it looked. And I only use the drill. Bang, bang. You know, you can charge your customer $10 a window, you know. Bring out the tools, just hook them up real quick. Or whatever. $30 an hour. You know, find a customer. Why not?